You're watching Newsday TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Macy Eglund. The owners of the Peter Pan Diner are vowing to rebuild.
We're going to build and we're going to come back even better.
This is a look at the damage from the fire overnight. The owners tell Newsday the diner will need a new kitchen and its dining area will also need repairs. Employees say the restaurant is like their family.
It's like everybody grew up here. I have my workers and then I hire their children. So it's generations of people that work here.
This is our life. We've been here for so many years working and it's so sad.
The Bayshore staple has been open since 1955. Rudy Giuliani has been disbarred. The court says the former mayor of New York City repeatedly made false statements about Donald Trump's 2020 election loss. The 80-year-old is no longer allowed to practice law in New York, effective immediately. A Newsday analysis reveals Long Island congressmen are being reimbursed with thousands of taxpayer dollars for their housing and meals. The new policy has been in effect since March of last year. It helps cover the cost of having two residences, one in their districts and another in D.C. Now, records show our local representatives, Republicans Anthony D'Esposito, Nick LaLota, and Andrew Garbarino, have all been reimbursed between $37,000 to $20,000. Democratic Representative Tom Suozzi has not filed for any reimbursements. Now, some critics are concerned because the policy does not require them to provide receipts.
The chief administrative officer of the House complained that it would increase workload by 40% and require a lot of people to be hired to track these things. So the concern is that people might cheat.
Another concern is what it could cost taxpayers. But Brune says the money comes out of their office accounts.
So what they're doing is they're just taking a little bit of that money and saying we're going to reimburse ourselves out of our own accounts that will not increase. So it's really not going to cost taxpayers more money.
You can get all of the details, read the article on this policy on Newsday.com. Officials are warning people to follow safety guidelines while boating this weekend. The Coast Guard says there will be stepped up BWI enforcement, boating while intoxicated. Experts say boaters should also make sure they have safety equipment on board, like life jackets, a whistle, and a flare. And back on land, state parks officials are gearing up for the annual Jones Beach fireworks show.
You'll be able to hear and see a very, very good and entertaining program. It's very patriotic with a blend of modern music with the traditional patriotic music.
Now that show starts at 9:30 on Thursday night. Trending now, Long Island born and raised hip-hop star Flavor Flav is teaming up with Red Lobster. The new signature meal features some of the 64-year-old's favorites, including a lobster tail, snow crab legs, garlic shrimp scampi, and more. The meal starts at $40. There are 6 Red Lobster locations left on Long Island. The 2024-25 NHL regular season schedule has been released. The Islanders season kicks off on October 10th against the Utah Hockey Club at home. The season starts for the Rangers on October 9th against the Penguins in Pittsburgh. The New York rivals will play each other on November 3rd at Madison Square Garden. Long Islanders are reacting to the Surgeon General's call for a social media warning label. Sherry Einhorn has the story you'll see only in Newsday.
Scroll, click, like, scroll, scroll, click, like, scroll. You get the gist. There is endless content available at your fingertips.
Social media is very addicting.
Okay, so here's the deal. Experts say there are already government warnings on other things considered to be addictive, like cigarettes and alcohol. So the Surgeon General says, why shouldn't there also be a warning on social media? The warning that would, quote, regularly remind parents and adolescents that social media has not been proved safe would require an act of Congress, and still some experts question whether it'll make any difference at all.
I don't think it's going to help.
Dr. Dina Abbey is a psychologist who works with children and families.
I would love to see a change in the algorithm to make social media less addicting and less polarizing, something that's not going to draw them in as much. I would love to see more money and legislation for mental health and awareness and activities for children and families, and just people to be outside and engaged in real life social events.
Today I worked a 10-hour shift.
It can be a tough balancing act. 18-year-old Yale University student Sabrina Guo says she uses social media to stay connected with friends, follow groups, events, and activities, but does remind herself that too much time scrolling, especially at nighttime, can really do some damage.
It's like little reminders in my head that I just try to keep myself in check and remind myself that, if I'm doing this today, that it's going to impact tomorrow, and it's going to be like a domino effect. So I try to recognize that.
The problem, say some experts, is that too many young people can't monitor themselves. Last summer, stats showed an average daily use of nearly 5 hours a day on social media. I'm Shari Einhorn for NewsdayTV.
And you can read more about the story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the NewsdayTV video box. If you're looking for a fun summer shopping spree, there are some new stores at the outlets. Elisa DiStefano has the story you'll see only in Newsday.
It's time for summer shopping. Here's what's new at Tanger Deer Park. First stop, footwear. It's Hey Dude's first and only outlet store in New York. The brand is known for their flexible, foldable, lightweight shoe selection. They're easy on and easy off, so they're great for kids and grown-ups on the go. And they're super comfy. There's always an in-store promotion. Right now, it's buy one, get one half off. This is retail therapy, and I could certainly use some of that. The trend-focused store is full of budget-friendly pieces. You can shop for all of your summer soirees. They have dresses for day and night, and everything is under $100. Look how this sparkles. And after you shop up an appetite, there are new restaurants to try. We Desi is modern Indian cuisine. It's their first ever location. If you want quick service so you can get back to shopping, this is your spot. Their garlic naan bread, buttered chicken, goat curry, and chicken tikka are popular picks. This is delicious. It has a little kick. Woo. And if you want to sit back, relax, and get off your feet for a bit, Burger Village has something for everyone. This is their fourth Long Island location. Burgers range from classic to exotic. There's a new crispy chicken sandwich and many vegan options on the menu. Now that I'm refueled, I'm ready for more shopping. Elisa DiStefano, Newsday TV.
Looks great. You can read more about what's new at the Deer Park outlets on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. All right, maybe you've got some shopping planned. Let's take a look at your Long Island weather. Another great day today, warm and humid. Tonight we get down to about 62 degrees or so, partly cloudy. Tomorrow, your Wednesday, again, likely getting into the 80s. It's definitely been warm. Those clouds hanging around for a lot of the day. Checking out your 7-day forecast, July 4th is still looking really great right now. But look what's ahead. We could have a wet weekend with rain Friday and Saturday right now.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Sun Nation Energy, helping Long Islanders save on their energy bills for over 20 years.
You're watching Newsday TV. I'm Macy Eglund. Thanks for joining us. Hope you have a great night.